But really, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this car, apart from a little bit of electrical infidelity. And the clock. I mean, it works, but only the minute hand works, so I know it's 2:45. I just don't know what it's 2:45 to.
Adjust the clock.
OK.
While James is doing that, Hammond and I have noticed that we've got these straps here. Now, these are fitted for you to be handcuffed to when you own the owner of the car.
Don't take me to the warehouse. I can't find the money.
I'm going, please.
Just tell me where my children are.
Set time and date. Go on then.
Right. Manual, semi-automatic. Oh, these are the weapons.
We were distracted by all the pretty watches.
That's a Breitling. I thought Breitling would take better care of their display than this. Look at the Hublot, that's a tasteful watch. That is, and so light, for such exquisite quality, and all these diamonds. Omega? See, there is my Omega, and this one is orange, but in every other way, identical.
Jezza. They haven't realised it, but there's a gold Rolex there, and there's a Planet Ocean Omega lot.
I just asked how much a Seamaster is. These are about £3,000 in the UK, yes?
Yes.
Guess how much they are here?
Well, 2,000.
£50.
£50?
I mean, I know their overheads are low, but that's extraordinary.
That must mean the markup on those watches is enormous.
Exactly.
But even so, at exactly 7:23 and a bit, the race began.
Go! I've got to get changed. I'll do that next.
Right, the battery is discharging, the oil temperature is very high, the oil pressure is very low, the engine temperature is off the end of the scale, I'm running out of petrol, but the clock is correct.
Don't.
You know the bezel on a watch? You know the little arrow thing here? If I have it here, he's fine. But if I put it round, ready?
Don't.
There.
It's like kryptonite.
Get it back in the right position.
You can't bear it if I haven't got that arrow. Look!
Shall I tell you the other interesting thing about tampons?
The latest, right, is this watch, OK? This is a Bugatti Veyron watch that I'm wearing.
Very nice.
OK? Now, you can't see the face there because when you hold the steering wheel, OK, like this, see? That's where the face is. Because when you're holding the steering wheel, if you don't want to look at the clock on the dash for whatever reason, you can look at your wristwatch without taking your hand off the steering wheel.
Hey, that's...
Guess how much it is?
No idea.
£1,000,000? 140,000.
No!
And it's absolutely hideous. The ridiculous thing is that trying to do it up, it took 3 men. 3 men to help me put it on. So I was like, how does this clip work? Because honestly, you need a butler to tell you to work that out.
That's 140 grand for a watch commemorating a car that doesn't exist.
And never will exist. Now, I know this is a car show, but please bear with us because I want to talk about this. It's one of those watches that's worn by people who play golf and do business. And they're always banging on about these pins that you can see here.
Yeah, they say that if they pull those pins out, the watch will send their precise position to a team of professionals who will come and rescue them. So if they're out climbing a mountain or rowing across an ocean...
Which they aren't because they're playing golf and doing business.
No, but if they were doing those things and something went wrong, then thanks to their watch, they'd be OK.
But there it is. Check it out.
It's a ruined watch.
Not just any ruined watch, it's your ruined watch.
Is it?
Yeah, that has been retrieved from the wreckage of the car that you destroyed with your incompetence. And that survived the fire. It's actually still working. It doesn't look pretty, I admit, but it's still working.
Well, that's actually quite a nice present in a way, isn't it?
Exactly. And they've written a little thing on the box, made in Switzerland, and then carefully perfected on the 10th of June 2017 by the British.
They don't mean perfected, do they?
No, and they don't mean British, they mean you, is what they
It's
mean.
actually quite a mean present after all.
I like it.
We could take it to what? No, what about watches? I sit like this and I'm going to say something deeply offensive to thousands and millions of people around the world, Omega. Unless you send me 50 grand and I'll wear a Rolex, which is the watch of choice for all the world's asses.